conservative lawmakers are doing everything they can to block access to abortion.
They've taken up arms against us again. Wave after wave of white-haired congressmen.
Ever since Roe v. Wade, when the Supreme Court found abortion to be constitutionally legal, conservatives have searched for sneaky and underhanded ways to block access.
They want to return to their 1950s heyday. They want to tell me what I can do with my vajayjay.
Misinforming patients, long wait periods, unnecessarily regulating clinics.
Like, for example, Texas, where these regulations have meant the closing of clinics, so that women who used to live an average of 17 miles from an abortion provider now live 70 miles away.
But it's an unbelievable barrier to the 10% of Texas's population that now live at least 256 miles away from abortion services.
That's 512 miles round trip. So we're starting here in Washington, D.C., home of NARAL Pro-Choice America.
Seemed like a good place to start.
And we're going to drive that 512 miles to get a sense of just how much of a barrier that is.
Oh man, I gotta stop and find a place to pee.
Alrighty, but we just left.
Well, we want this drive to be realistic. What?
So, about an hour and a half so far, including pee stops, and we are in West Virginia, one of the many, many states with 24 to 72 hour mandatory waiting periods for abortions.
Oh yeah, you know, that's a good idea because women are so impulsive.
So you go, even if you have to drive 300, 400, 500 miles round trip.
You know, anytime a woman makes a decision, I think someone else needs to step in and say, are you really sure?
And then
are you really positive?
You do the whole thing over again 2 or 3 days later.
Sometimes I have opinions, but I need to know that somebody else is watching them.
Plus the money potentially lost for getting the days off work, if you can even get the days off work. Plus childcare.
We women just don't know how to think things through, as well as, you know, the government. Virginia is for lovers. Oh my God, that's ironic.
Here in Virginia, you have to have a state-mandated ultrasound 24 hours before accessing abortion.
That's just mean.
Regardless of whether or not a doctor deems it necessary. And you have to name the fetus.
What?
After a grandparent or any maternal elder.
Right. And you have to, they make a little tiny printout of the ultrasound. You have to put it in a locket and wear it around your neck for 60 days. Although, in some states, it's only 30, so.
I mean, that's more reasonable.
Yeah.
30 days. There's a bumper sticker. 30-day locket is okay by me. That's a terrible bumper sticker. They should have worded that better.
You have to write out 100 times, I'm very, very sorry I had sex. You have to get tickets to Hamilton.
Nobody can do that. That is over the line. That is so far over the line.
Talking about a moment ago, Joe Moore, and that is...
You're writing a song?
Always. What rhymes with vaginal wand?
Duck pond?
No, you may not reverse Roe v. Wade. No, you may not tell me what's legitimate rape. Who are you people that still see women this way? Are we really arguing about contraception today? And my question is, who would be sleeping with you? Get out of my vagina.
I gotta get out and stretch.
Tennessee, like Virginia and Texas, has trap laws.
Trap laws?
Targeted regulation of abortion providers, which commonly require doctors to convert their clinics into mini hospitals with no medical justification, the expense of which often regulates the abortion providers right out of practice.
Hence our road trip.
Hence our road trip.
This whole thing makes me feel dirty.
Katie Goodman, your shower's ready. Katie Goodman.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's role play. I'll be Texas.
Okay.
Oh, we're just looking out for your health, little lady.
Well now, Texas, if your trap laws make my clinic close, how's that looking out for my health?
Oh, well, if there's not a clinic nearby, you can always go to nearby New Mexico, use one of their clinics.
But Texas, New Mexico doesn't have the same regulations as you say are so important, so how's that looking out for my health? Oh, Texas, are you trying to fool me?
Look over there. Barbecue.
Oh, Texas. If I had a diaper, I could live in this car.
Okay, road trip trivia time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Whose vulcanization technology aided in the production of tires?
Don't know.
Charles Goodyear. Reproductive rights trivia time. Are you ready?
Yep.
Whose vulcanization technology aided in the production of condoms? Yep.
Yes, I have sex. Rush Limbaugh's dismayed. I don't want to have kids. I just want to get laid. Premarital sex. If a slut that makes me, then you bet your ass a slut I will be.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
We are crossing the border of North Carolina in the Smoky Mountains.
Nice place to be.
Unless you're gay, or trans, or seeking an abortion. In North Carolina, after 16 weeks, your doctor has to give your ultrasound to state officials.
They do not.
No, that's real.
Holy crap. Welcome to the police state.
Right?
No, we won't ask your permission for an abortion. No, we won't make me bond with a vaginal wand. For a generation now, we have withstood your attempts at defunding Planned Parenthood. You will lose if you fight me. Donald Trump, you can bite me. Get out of my vagina.
So, here we are, 512 miles later. We're somewhere in North Carolina. We're exhausted.
We're out $75. That's just for gas, not even food.
And if there's a mandatory waiting period, it would mean we have to do the whole thing again the day after tomorrow.
Okay. Let's go.
No, it's not the world that it used to be. I'm afraid you don't get to control me. You tell me that I'm acting hoochie, but you're the one who's obsessed with my coochie. We're not going back. This war on women is crap. Get out of my vagina.
Make a sharp left turn on reproductive health care.
Calculating route.